speak on the inclusive needs of persons with disabilities in the aviation industry. It is to call on the airlines to respect the federal law, to respect the provisions of the International Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Is to respect the resolution of IATA, which is an umbrella organization of all the airlines around the world. And we want domestic airlines in Nigeria, the needs of persons with disabilities, and the rule of the organization they subscribe is not necessarily about me. Mine is just an instance, just an example of what we are talking about. The main issue here is the domestic airline in Nigeria. Some of them, I wouldn't say all, are not keeping to the rule of the International Association of the 18, IATA, in a General Assembly, passed a resolution that the needs of persons with disabilities need to be taken into consideration in the air travel, and that they need to be assisted when traveling. Now, the federal law prohibits discrimination against persons with disability. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria gives freedom of movement to everyone, including persons with disability. For them, it appears those rights can only be enjoyed if you are not a person with disability. Mine was just an example. Exactly 3 years yesterday, 1st May 2021, I was denied boarding on Ebon Air on my way returning to Enugu after a United Nations conference in Abuja. It was a conference organized by UNESCO to which I was invited. And I could not return. Said it was the policy of Ebon Air not to allow persons with disabilities to travel unaccompanied, just like unaccompanied mind. So in their eyes, because we have disabilities, we were probably minors that should not travel alone. Even minors do travel alone on airline proper arrangements. I informed the supervisor that I'm a person that have traveled over 21 countries flying through, but I could not return to Enugu unaccompanied because Ebon Air wanted me to pay for another passenger to hire a companion and pay another flight ticket for that person before I can go back to Enugu. I said, by the way, I came with this airline from Enugu for this conference. And I was told that the person who boarded me the House of Reps Committee on Persons with Disability. And on the 22nd of June 2021, I testified. Ebon Air was invited. Other domestic airlines were invited, and of course, Ebon Air was one of the airlines that didn't show up for the hearing. I did not hear anything thereafter. In August of 2020, enjoy air travel like every other person. Some airlines are doing well, Some airlines are taking note and abiding by the rules, but many feel that they are not, maybe they are above the law. So the question now was, even in bed with federal regulators or the Federal House of Reps Committee on Persons with Disabilities, what has been done since then? What has been required of the airline? So, I do expect that something needs to happen for persons with disabilities. And very few of them who can afford to travel by air will do so without limitation, without discrimination.